Is today Tuesday? Is this a video on Tuesday? Have I finally made a Tuesday video on time? So the theme was internet, which I think is pretty appropriate for the 5 Awesome Spoggers, but it's a pretty vague topic. So what I'm going to talk about today is pretty much something I love talking about when it comes to internet, and it's these little babies. But before I tell you what it is, I've given you a little anagram there of what my topic's going to be, and just to waste time and be a little bit interesting, I'm going to let you guess what it is. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Did you guess it right? Well, the answer is keyboard warrior, or warriors. I forgot to put the S in. There you go. Yeah, the thing is, keyboard warriors are gotta be the funniest people on earth to me. It's not those who argue online. It's those people you find who, for some reason, because they're behind a screen, have grown massive bollocks. You may laugh and be like, oh ha ha, keyboard warriors. We all do it, okay? You can deny it all you like, we all do it. We're online, we see something in a forum that we don't like, and what do? We post blah, 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 blah. But if somebody said that to you, somebody on the train sitting next to you said whatever it was that was posted in a forum, would that really be your response? You might say the same thing, but you would probably be a little bit more polite about it. And that's what I love about the internet, the fact that nobody has manners. Nobody. Well, I say nobody, that's a bit of a generalisation, but manners aren't required online. The thing is, once you're online, you're a new person. You are whatever your profile name is and your profile picture, etc, etc. It kind of doesn't work on Facebook because people actually know you, but when it comes to, but seeing as this is about Spog, I'm gonna kind of stick to that. So I find more interesting is the world of babble. I don't know what it is about the Spog chat room, but it brings out the worst in people. Like, boredom leads to people being extremely rude to people that have done nothing wrong. Like, I do it all the time. Somebody will come in and I won't like the way they're typing. Maybe they do that stupid thing where it's like small letter, uppercase letter, little letter, uppercase, and it's like blah, 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 and you can't even read what they're saying. Or they spell things wrong, or they abbreviate things, so like your would be you are, and that kind of thing. And I'll be like, well, I don't like the way you're typing, so everything you say is not valid, and I'm going to be very mean to you, very, very mean to you. But in real life, if I ever met you, I'd probably be very, very nice and polite and stuff. But, which brings me to my next point, Formspring. Now, I don't know if you've heard about Formspring, but the whole concept is you make an account with your name and people can ask you questions anonymously and post things anonymously. Like, somebody can post, oh, who do you fancy? And it'll come up anonymous. Nobody will know who it was who asked. Which, in the world of teenagers, causes hell. I'm talking people comment saying, I heard what you did on Saturday night, blah, 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 and secrets are spread and fights start and etc, etc. And I think that is the ultimate keyboard warrior. The one who doesn't only hide behind a profile, oh no, they hide behind the anonymous button. That really pisses me off. If you're going to be rude on Formspring, if you're going to hurt someone's feeling, at least claim that post to be yours. Say, yeah, you know what, I wrote it because you're a bitch. Maybe the world won't be as nice, but at least people wouldn't have to sit there at night going, I wonder who it is who posted that I was fat. Yeah, I'm seeing this as the point of view as a teenager where the whole world revolves around me and Facebook and Formspring and stuff. But hey ho, that's just my point of view on that. So, in theory, this really random video is trying to say what point is it I'm trying to make here? My point is, point still stands that keyboard warrioring, new verb for you there, is fine if you admit it's you. And that means if you admit that yes, A = D squiggle said blah 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 blah. But anonymous posting is a no-no. Anonymous posting is saying, you know what, I don't have any bollocks, I'm a complete pussy, but I still think that you should know your own faults. So if you ever do make a form spring, I warn you now not to take any of it personally. What am I talking about? So the point of this whole video is what it is I'm trying to say is I do think there's a bit of keyboard warrior in all of us. We're all a little bit more confident online behind a screen, but the thing that's different is many keyboard warriors on Spog have created a new character for themselves, so any consequence of their actions is sent to, well, any consequences of their actions is dealt with behind their username. But whereas a keyboard warrior who posts anonymously, I have no respect for, and I'm proud to say I'm not one of them. There's something very about, it's basically like me walking down the street wearing a mask and going to somebody that I know, I really don't like you, you're a fat ugly cow, and then running off into the nights and then nobody ever finding out who it was. And then, see, if I said I did that to someone, you'd look at me and you'd just be like, okay then. But for people to post anonymously on things like Formspring, and I'm sure there's loads of other sites who do the same thing, I'm just not quite sure what they're called. But yeah, and it's the same thing that if you make the anonymous thing's the same if you, the anonymous thing is the same if you go and make a new account called the Mystery XXX and then do the same thing. Don't do that. If you're going to be a keyboard warrior, at least deal with the consequences on your own username. That complete waste. You know what, I've forgotten what it is I'm talking about now, so I'm going to end the video there. Thank you for watching, but I'm kind of hoping you didn't watch this because it's shite.